morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, good people. Good morning to you. Good morning, my darling people. Good morning to you. Nakia! Wow! What are you doing here? Oh my God. Hey everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You guys are not missing my face. You know why? Because I got my PJs on and it's a it's Friday. It's Friday and there's no court today. And some of my folks they said, Miss Sylvie, can you go live? Because there's no court and I'm gonna be bored. Can you please go live for me, please? So I said, okay. Okay, I'll go live just for you. Just for you. So, I have my pajamas on. Y'all want to see what I look like in my pajamas? I got regular PJs on. You know me, it's no shame to my game, but folks, they want you to look so polished. They be like, oh, you said please? You said please? Sherry, please or what? Sherry, please what? Yeah, y'all wanted me to come. Look, I told you I am a morning person, right? I'm a morning person, and if you guys want me to cheer you up, get you going, get you some be your coffee. Since I'm chocolate, right? I'll be your coffee in the morning. I will get you going. You said no, we plead the fifth. Oh, oh my God, Nick is out of order. Nick is out of order. For that, I will show you my PJs. Hold on, hold on. PJs! Forget you, Nick. I don't care. I don't care. You think I care? Do y'all really think? Susan, do he think I really care? Do you think I really care? You know what, y'all? Ain't no shame to my game. Let me just tell you that right now. Ain't no shame to my game. You're going to get the realists, okay? Y'all going to get the realists, okay? I don't care. I don't care. Look, let me tell y'all something. If y'all see the worst of me, then you ain't got to worry about me looking any worse, right? If I look the worst, yeah, I want to show y'all something. I got a new chair. Look, got a new chair. Look at this. Look, hold on. Look at this chair, y'all. I got a chair. My barber gave me a chair. Let me tell you, when I went to go get my hair cut, right? And I was telling my barber about my back hurting, right? And so he was doing something in the room that he was in, right? So I went and I sat in this chair. I was like, oh, can I have this chair? I said, oh, can I have this chair? This chair feels so good on my back. Can I have this chair? And he said, sure. He gave me his chair, y'all. The barber gave me his chair. The chair making noise. It's prickly and it's making noise, but it's a chair. It's a good chair. But I don't think the thing is the back. The back don't go down. So this may not. This is gonna be just a temporary chair because it makes my back stay too straight up. Not cool. Not cool at all. It's not. It's not going down. My back stays too straight up. I can't do this. I can't do it. Oh, my chair. All right. All right. Let me show y'all. See this chair. See this chair. It's like raggedy. I don't know. It's one of those. I guess those gaming chairs. One of those gaming chairs. So yeah, it's a gaming chair, but it's not new, y'all. It's not new. It needs some Vaseline. Y'all hear, right? See if Vaseline. Y'all hear the noise? Y'all hear, right? It's, it sounds like Sound like somebody doing the wild thing, right? Listen. It sounds like somebody's doing the wild thing. Too early in the morning for that. All right, let's get on topic. Let's get on topic. Let's get on topic, guys. Let's get on topic. Y'all just be thinking the worst thing, don't y'all? Worst thing. Shout out to my barber, John, for giving me a reminiscent. No, me and my barber did not do this. No, we did not do any of that, okay? All right. You guys, it's too early in the morning. This is a PG station, not an X. Okay. All right, let's get back to business, y'all. Okay, today there's no court because the defense and the prosecution side need to get some things prepared for the judge. Some of those things are the prosecutor needs to get the list of the 30 people and all the evidence that goes along with it, and anything that they and the defense team do not agree upon, like some of the calls, some of the videos, some of the text messages, and all that kind of stuff. Some of those things. Christy, stop it. Christy said, "Wild thing is wild." Yeah, I'm trying to stay focused, but these people keep coming. You cutting up like Luke. Oh, why I gotta be looking like her? Cause I got short hair, huh? 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 Y'all gonna try to say me and that lady look alike? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, all black people don't look alike. Okay, I just want to tell you that. You going back to bed? Go back to bed then. But listen, so they got to get their stuff together so they could be prepared for Monday. And also the judge is also looking for jury instructions, see if they all could come together so she could do it. So to say all that, on Monday, everyone's supposed to be in court before 8 o'clock. And before 8 o'clock, and to start at 8 o'clock. But the building don't open until 8:30, right? Guess what, y'all? Guess what? After the cameras went down, you guys kept saying, "Miss Sylvia, could you go get yours? Could you go get your order? Could you go get your order? Miss Sylvia, go get your order." Y'all was just like nagging me in the chat. And I'm like, okay, I'll go get the order. So when the camera guy stood up, I stood up too. And so the judge looked over at us and she says, "You guys don't have a order for y'all to come in early in the morning?" And we said no. And she said, so then, the lady that sits in the front, the one, the attorney, the one that don't look too friendly. Remember the one I told you I said hi to, and she looked at me that day and she was like, remember her? Well, she came over to us and told us, "Hey, meet me upstairs by the judge's chamber and we'll get you your order to be able to come into the building before 8 o'clock, before the building opens to the public." So, guys, we went upstairs yesterday. They took my name. They took my email address. And guess what? I got my order. Yay! She said, "What is your name?" And I said, "Sylvia Tumasimi." And she's like, "Huh?" I said, "Sylvia Tumasimi." She said, "Could you spell that, please?" She says, "I got the Sylvia." I said, "Yeah." She says, "Could you spell the last name?" And I'm like, TUMUS. I. She's like, huh? Yeah, two I's. I-am-E. She said, okay. She says, okay, sir. What about you? And he says, oh, mine's is very easy. And no, I'm not gonna give you out his name. But then she's like, yeah, it is very easy. She says, what's your email, Miss Tu? I said, Tu Musimi. I said, like, do you see me? Tu Musimi. I said, do you know what my old last name used to be? She said, what? Jones? I said, no, Lewis. So, good people, we are in there. We'll be there early in the morning on Monday morning. So Sunday night, I can't play with you guys. I'm going to bed early. I'm not going to mess around with y'all at all. I got to leave home at 6 o'clock, guys. I got to leave the house at 6 o'clock because traffic is crazy. I used to do that traffic for years, y'all, because I used to work in Alpharetta. And I used to take 20 to 285, then to 400. Man, I used to be having a fit. So I have to leave the house at 6 o'clock to get down there by 7 something, by 7:30. And then we got to be in the building before 8, because 8 o'clock we have to be in our seat ready for her to start. Can you believe that? And y'all say I don't work. Hmm. And y'all say I don't work. So all you guys that's in California that wants to watch the trial, y'all gotta get up like 3 o'clock, right? No. What? What time do y'all have to get up, the California folks? Why? Because the judge says ask them for them to be there early in the morning before the jurors come in, because the jurors coming in at 9. The Woody's coming in 8:45. That's gonna be 5 o'clock. Yeah, y'all gotta get up. No, you gotta get up earlier than that. 8. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. 5 o'clock, huh? Okay. So y'all gotta get up early. It's 7 a.m. there right now, and it is. Oh yeah, in West Texas. Okay. Okay. So you're 1 hour behind us. So you gotta get up at 7. Yeah. 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 So you guys got to get up real early in the morning. I thought they were 3 hours behind us in California. They are. They are. But that was somebody else that's in Texas. She's in West Texas. They only an hour behind us. Yeah. So it's gonna be just like right now, Nyretta. It's gonna be just like now. Right now. Right now will be the time that the court will be starting. Right now. 8 o'clock right now is the time they'll be starting. So what was my order? My order is for me to be able to come into the building before 8 o'clock. That's the order. The judge gave an order that those people who is in the building, I mean, who, works the building, the security, the judge has an order for me to be able to get in before 8 o'clock. I guess you must have just came in, Natasha, because I did explain it to the folks when I was telling it. So you're just coming in, right? Right? Or you're just not paying attention. What is it? Which one is it? Tell me. Tell me which one is it? Are you just coming in or you're not paying attention? I just came in. No, 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 no. I was just wondering. I was just wondering because I had just explained it to the folks. Y'all don't be laughing. See, they starting trouble, Natasha. They trying to start trouble. You see, they try to start trouble, Natasha. You see, I got some messy people up in here. They trying to start trouble because I'm just asking a question, okay? They try to act like I'm they try, they try to act like I'm being sarcastic. It's the teacher in me, y'all. I told you in my past life, I said I always want to be a teacher. And I want to be one of those strict teachers that, you got to come to class, you take notes, you look, no, you can't cheat off your neighbor's work, that type of teacher. That's it. The teacher that you can't stand, but you remember a lot. That is a teacher you learn more from, but you couldn't stand that teacher. That's the teacher I want to be. The one you can't stand her guts, but she helped you to get out of the grade that you're in. She pushed you to the next level. That's the teacher I want to be. The mean teacher. Yes, Tabby. The mean teacher. Yes. I guarantee you, every single one of you guys remember that mean teacher. You don't remember the ones that just didn't, you remember the teacher. Like my teacher I remember the most, Miss Moody. Miss Moody was so freaking mean to me. Oh my God, but I remember everything that Miss Moody taught me. I remember everything. Yeah, the teacher you hated, but you remember that teacher too. You hate her, but you remember her. And then at the end, you be like, man, I thank God for Miss Moody. But when I was in her class, I couldn't stand Miss Moody. She used to get on my nerve. They'd be nice deep down. Yeah, they do, because they care so much for their students. They care so much that they give their all to their students. And you could tell because they will do it for free. You get what I mean? They'll go that extra mile for you. And that's what I do. I'm that teacher. Y'all can't stand me. I be going off on some of you guys. I get your feelings hurt. But at the end of the day, you're learning something up in here, right? Right. Even if I don't get my numbers, y'all be snatching the numbers from me. I don't hit the like button. Y'all just, y'all use me. Y'all throw me away. But then when you want something, you come right back over here. I come right back over here, like, Miss Sylvia, you were right. Miss Sylvia, you are in the courtroom. Miss Sylvia, you're doing this. And then when y'all really start liking me, y'all call me auntie until I do something wrong. I need you to talk to my Bible study class and let them know. They think you mean. They think you mean at this Bible. You know what, y'all? I used to be a Sunday school teacher, a Bible Sunday school teacher to the second graders. Yes, I did. Caleb Lewis and but by not being the judge, but not being ready, the judge had to go with a long testimony overheard. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because he studied that. Once she was a teacher's pet. I don't believe in teacher's pet because y'all be just faking the funk. Teacher's pets be faking the funk. Y'all be manipulating. I ain't into that manipulation. There's some folks up in here be trying to manipulate me. They fake phony behind be coming up in here act like they all this and they're not. They stabbing me in my back. They sure do. Try to act like they cool with me and then be like, oh, Miss Sylvia's nice. Trying to pump my ego up and then meanwhile hating. Divide the word hate when they show me. Huh? Hate when they show me. Huh? What are you saying, love? Look, what are you saying? See, it's bad enough I be having a problem reading, and then when you guys start putting stuff that don't match, y'all got my brains going all kinds of ways. Okay, what are you saying? I don't get it. He says hard on them. Some want to teach and preach, but they gotta learn to rightly divide the word, right? Hate when they show me. What the heck you just said? Oh, wait a minute. Is that 10 o'clock? We're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it, Chelsea. We're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch that. Misappropriation of funds for the case live. Tune in. Okay, Chelsea, send me the link so I could have to go live with it. I go live with it. Trying to eat, work, and text. Okay. See, love, you're gonna get me all discombobulated. I'll start saying all kinds of stuff. Folks already say I don't know how to read, right? So you're gonna prove them right by putting words up in here. Then I'm like, okay, what is she saying? Am I saying these words right? Am I not able to read on this word? So you're messing me up. You're making me look bad, love. You're making me look bad, really. Okay, y'all, we got to do our song. Good morning to you. Good morning, my good people. Good morning to you. It's a wonderful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. A wonderful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be my neighbor? It's a wonderful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. A wonderful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be my neighbor? Would you be my neighbor? Viral crazy, me crazy says, drop the link in the chat. Okay. Oh, you say you want them to drop the link for the meeting? Hey, don't be trying to tell them to drop the link in the, no. No, don't drop nothing in the link in the tape. Wait a minute, hold on. How many whose name is on this live? Who name is on this channel? Who name is on this channel? Wait. Hold on. Viral me crazy. Is your name on this channel? Huh? Is your name on this channel? I want to know. How you gonna tell my people to put the link in the chat? See, you guys be getting beside yourself sometimes. I don't understand this. I don't understand it. Y'all know me already. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know. Thank you. You thinking me said you got me discombobulated over here. They're gonna ask to drop the link in my channel like they're the boss of this channel. You had a headache, Kiki? Y'all be letting this stuff get to you guys too. Y'all be letting it get to you guys so much. Sylvia, you and hyped. No, I didn't get no sugar this morning. That's the problem. I don't have sugar anymore. I don't do sugar in the morning. I don't do no sugar. That's the problem. So that's why y'all be like, watch it. I think to me. I know what they mean, Chelsea. I know exactly what link they mean. I know exactly what link they mean. And don't you dare try to put it up inside my chat either. I said, Chelsea, email it to me so I could play it in on my live. That's what I said. Then Viral going to say, hey, drop the link in the chat. No, go get some. I am not going to go get sugar. No, I'm not getting sugar. I'm looking for it on YouTube. I've seen. No, I have their website. I do have their website. Am I ignoring you, little mama? There we go with the attention-seeking people. Little mama, why would I want to ignore you? Why would I want to ignore you? Why would I want to ignore you, little mama? Huh? Why would I want to ignore you? Is the judge still going to rule on this trial? The way she's talking, she made her mind up already. Can Ahmad help me? The join button is not on the page. I've been trying to become a member. King Bama wants you guys help, mods. Steph, can you do it, Steph or Lady C? I know you two usually have the link to put them in. Oranda probably sleeping this early over there. Infamous, we wake up everybody. No sleeping. Wake up Everybody, and no sleeping in bed. No. So I said we're learning a lot about the law because of you. Oh, little mama trying to be the teacher's pet. Okay, little mama. First, she like, why you ignoring me? Okay, y'all, let me stop playing around before somebody start crying, and then I have to be apologizing. Hey, y'all want to see the feats today? I'm just joking. I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just joking. When I get the OnlyFans, I'll do the feet thing. Then I'm just joking, y'all. I'm not gonna show the feet over here. It's just I like the polish, the color. It's a pretty color, y'all. It's time. This is the day I get it redone. I'm gonna get my toes redone. But this color, I think I'm gonna do this color again. Do y'all want to see the feet? I'm trying to learn how to do this fan only thing. It says crush AM all with the day, 24 hours per day. Huh? What the heck? Okay, somebody help me to understand. 1-800 call me. Yeah, silly. No toes, Sylvia. If you don't stop putting green in my chat, y'all keep putting green in my chat. I'm purple. Stop it with the green. Dallas is green. Kayla is green. Sylvia's purple. If y'all in my chat, y'all need to be putting purple at least. Come on now. I keep putting this green crap in here. I'm not a green person. Green is not my color unless it's money. I'm not a green person. I'm a purple person. I'm purple. Purple. Purple hearts represent Sylvia. Y'all hear me? Thank you, Shannon. Thank you. I be feeling hurt every time I turn on. They put some green up in here. And look at Annabelle being hard-headed, Kiki being hard-headed, all of them being hard-headed. They're still putting green in there. Thank you, Kat. I'm going to start blocking these green folks. All the green folks, I'm going to start blocking y'all. If I don't see purple in my chat, I'm going to start blocking all the ones who are trying to put green in here. I'm not a green person. I'm a purple, okay? Green is Dallas and Kayla and Slime. Those are the green. I'm purple. Remember, I'm purple, not green. Y'all rather put green in here before y'all put purple? Y'all trying to hurt my feelings. I told y'all, I'm purple. Really, I'm purple, not green. I think it's an insult. Y'all keep putting green in here. You calling me Miss Love? Little mama, you calling me Miss Love? Oh my God. Now she really wants to insult me. They calling me Miss Love. They giving me green. They calling me Miss Love. And they call me short. Y'all insulting me like crazy up in here. Trey, what order did Judge Whitaker approve? Somebody answer Trey's question in the chat, please. Somebody answer his question. Thank you, Tracy. Somebody answer Trey's question in the chat, please. You talk about her purple, talking about her nail polish. Good morning, Miss Bobbitt. Thank you, Miss Bobbitt. A double mint. Oh, my prayers for you. We're gonna pray for you. Definitely. Grand Rising, I see familiar names. And hey, Oprah. Guess where I went last night? Guess where? Oh my God, y'all, my mama calling me. She's disturbing my life. Why she gotta call me this early in the morning? Oh my God. She knows I do my lives in the morning. She knows she's watching me, and she goes and call me to mess up my life. Lord have mercy, this woman. Hold on, let me go get my laptop so I can be on there with y'all. Because if I push her to the voicemail again, she's gonna keep calling. Hold on, let me go get my laptop. Hold on. she's gonna keep calling, she's gonna keep calling, she's gonna keep calling, and I'm gonna keep pushing it to the voicemail, and then she's gonna have a fit, and now it's gonna be all war up in here. Let me go ahead and put it on. Hold on. Let me put her on my laptop. Just 1 second. Hold on. I'm putting my laptop on. So you're gonna see two of me in a minute. I'm gonna be a twin in a second. Hold on. So I'm gonna be a twin. Where have you been? Nobody knows me like you do. Okay, hold on. Hold on, y'all. There we go. It's a joke, Oprah. It's a joke. Oh my gosh. She said, Miss Sylvia, you doing all right today? Hey, yeah, take care, Mom. I'm doing fine. Why? Why do you ask that? How am I doing? Is there something wrong? You think something's wrong with me? Do you guys think something's wrong with me? Huh? I'm gonna tell you. All right, guys. I was a twin for a minute. I'm back. All right, let me hear what this woman got to say to me this morning. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Hold on. I tried to call her back, but she was gonna keep calling me. I'm not a native Atlanta. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm not a native of Atlanta. Nope. I'm a New Yorker / Islander / all of the above / You can hear me better? Because before, see what happens when she leave your message for 3-4. When she called me, it messed up my volume. That's why. It messed up my volume. That's why you couldn't hear me well. But now I'm on my laptop. You can hear me. Because whenever you're using these, there she goes. She calling me back, y'all. Hold on. Good morning. Good morning to you too. What's up? You sleeping? No, I was on my live and you was calling. That's why I pushed you to the voicemail because I'm on my YouTube live. You say hi to the people for me. Oh, good morning, people. How are you, people? She said, good morning. How are you, people? Let me see if they saying good morning to you. Oh, okay. I don't know if that early like that. You come on now. You know I start early on every day. Remember? I forgot. You forgot? How you forget? It's part of my life. Oh, okay. What do you mean? They say good morning. Okay, what Nikki said, good morning, beautiful. Taurus says, good morning, mama. Serena says, good morning, mom. Cavell said, mama. Makita says, good morning, mom. GR, Grand Rising, mom. That was Oprah. V says, good morning. Char V says, good morning, mama. Chrissy says, good morning, mom. Lacey says, good morning, beautiful. Good morning. I'm going to send everybody a flower. Okay? You going to send them a flower? Yeah. Those people, they are loving people. So I'm going to send them a flower. Okay? Oh, because they loving on you, huh? Yeah. Oh, okay. So anyway, I'll let you continue what you're doing. So we talk later. Are you gonna watch my live? I'm live right now. Come and watch me. I gotta go take it back because I don't pick up my medication. You know that? You didn't pick up your medication? Why not? Because when Tommy takes me to the doctor, he don't want me to take the walker, and he has to go to school. And I can't go down. I can't walk without the walker. Wait. Did you wait? Hold on. When you were here, you went to church. What did you say? You told the people that you were healed, right? How come you taking the walker now? But you said you was in the church and you said you told the pastor you healed. You've been wearing a walker for 2 years and you said you were healed. So what happened to the healing? After So you were faking? Were you faking?
Oh, you said it was forever? Oh, no.
So you was faking to the people. So what was it? I don't. When you heal for good. Because like when I used to have migraine and I went to the church and that pastor prayed for me. After that, I have not had a migraine. Thank you, Jesus. And I haven't had one. So I was totally healed. So when you said that you no longer you healed from using a walker, that means you're supposed to be totally healed. So you faked it then, huh?
No. I have to, I don't trust. Remember, my leg is too weak,
So why don't you go to the gym or go to the therapy? What do you call it? Physical therapy, and they make you help you get.
Exactly what I'm gonna do. Go to physical therapy. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now they're gonna think that you were fake in the church. You go back in there with a walker again. They're gonna be like, "Oh, after the lady said she was healed."
Oh, yeah, but I have to do that church,
But yeah, but you went up to the pastor. You was up there dancing, and me and Dal was like, "What is she doing?"
Everything was okay. Remember that everything was okay. I was feeling okay that day.
Oh, but, so the Holy Spirit got you, and that's how you was feeling okay then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay, I got it.
Well,
all right, say bye to the people. Say bye to the people.
All right. Okay. Goodbye, people.
Goodbye. Yeah. I'll see you later. Bye. Okay, y'all. She had a temporary healing. He said, y'all, let me tell you, me and Dallas was like, what is she doing? Oh my God, she gonna hurt herself. And then I try to help her up the thing. It's raining outside, right? And it was a hill. And she says, no, I can do it. I can do it myself. I'm like, and she walked up the hill in the rain and it was slippery. And I'm like, Lord, don't let this lady fall. Please don't let this lady fall. Please don't let this lady fall. And she was telling she was healed. I was like, Lord, have mercy. Y'all, she was definitely in the spirit because let me tell you something. And she was stomping. Dallas and I was like, what is she doing? Why is she stomping? And she went up to the pastor, shaking the pastor hand like really hard. And she was telling, I'm healed. I've been walking on a walker for 2 years. Hallelujah, hallelujah, I'm healed. Guys, and we're trying to help off the stairs. Even Woody was like, she was like, no, I got it. I got this. Oh God. So then when she just talked about Tyree told her to leave the walk, because she was telling all of us she was healed, right? Why she need a walker? But anyway, and all those would be trying to come back and, oh, why you talk about your mama? My mama knows I talk about her on my live. My daughter knows I talk about her on my live. My whole family knows. That's why they don't mess with me, because they know I will come up here and I will tell y'all. I will tell you on them. Because folks are sending me messages about, oh, your brother, you was on the phone, your brother. No, he knew I was on my live, okay? She said, this one here goes, it said, oh, I'll be back. I thought we was talking about YSL News. You came in late, Keisha. You were late. You were late. We talked about it. AI summary calling Sylvia out. Who's AI summary? Who's AI summary? Where's AI summary at? Somebody in here named AI summary? Who's AI summary? I'm trying to see who AI, what's AI summary saying? Calling Sylvia out. She needs blessed oil. Yeah. I believe in healing, y'all, because I was healed from migraines. So I believe in healing. I do. The Holy Spirit took. I believe that took us. Let me tell you, Steph. When I saw her stomping, I was like, "What is she doing? What is she doing?" And Dallas and I were looking at her, and that's why Woody recorded her. Woo T. He recorded her. And I was like scared for her. I was like, what is she doing? She's gonna hurt. She's gonna be hurting. Dallas and I was like, she's gonna be hurting in the morning. Mama feel like the defense, you're gonna keep mentioning things that we have reason. Hold on. The Shada said, Mom morning, I feel like the defense are gonna keep mentioning things like we have a reason believe that there was another possible meeting with Pos was it Podnet Brady? Huh? What is the pot tea? I don't know what she's saying, etc. It is making her go fix the stuff they hiding. Um oh, okay. Today, y'all, I will be going to today. Yeah, here's the link for today's live with Jeffrey, with Big Jeff. I'll be going down there today for the podcast since I won't be driving from court, so I'll be down there with him. So we'll be going down there. Hey Sylvia, long time, first time chatter. Good morning, rectangle bite. I can't understand how these judges aren't seeing what we are seeing. Time and time again, they find a way to justify action of DA in court. You know what? Let me tell you something. That's a good statement you just said, because you gotta all you guys. Let me tell you, you gotta remember. You gotta remember, judges work for the state. Okay, they are all one team, and sometimes some of these attorneys, I'm not saying the ones that's on this case, I'm saying some the ones like the public defender ones, they work for the state too. They get paid by the state. So would you be going against somebody that you work for? And I'm not trying to be sarcastic, I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that, but I'm just telling you guys the reality of life, what it is like. The reality of life is you're not going to go against somebody who's your boss or who's paying you, because if you mess that up, that's going to mess up your pocket. People are going to be taking care of self. Self-preservation is what people do first. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, self-preservation. You think this judge is going to go totally against the state? They might put on a I'm not going to say an act, but they're going to try to make you feel like they're trying to do justice and, you know, evenly, right? I wouldn't go so far as say that she's corrupt, but she's going to look out for her own self-preservation. Justice is their job. You're absolutely right. But in a perfect world, it would be that way. But because we're imperfect human being, we're going to act on what's more comfortable for ourselves. And since there's not blatant, blatant, blatant evidence of certain things, they're going to go to the less resistance position. They're going to go to the less resisted position. Okay. Anytime they see some lacking or some shortcomings in some argument, they're going to go and find something that justify their action. And I'm just giving you guys my my viewpoints in this. Okay, let me just go ahead on and put my disclaimer, because folks will say I'm biased. No, I'm just telling you guys how I see things from the viewpoint of my profession of me being there, okay? I'm not a journalist, I'm a trial vlogger. I blog about what's going on in the trial. And if I get a view of something that does not feel right, I'm going to bring it to you guys' attention, period. I'm going to bring it guys' attention because that's what I see. Here's my disclaimer. Disclaimer. As a professional blogger, my role is to deliver news and information from all sides of the issue. The content shared on this channel represent factual reporting to the best of my ability. Okay. I am not going to sit here and sugarcoat things to you that does not seem right to me. Okay. The same things you guys see with me being independent blogger, vlogger, I can give you what I see. I'm not compensated by these big controlling companies that control what you say because they have an interest or some sort of agreement with certain entities, right? I'm going to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay? That's the way I'm going to stand on it. All right? All right. So, like some of the things that I have seen, for example, the state have been slow to providing information to the defense, right? They've been slow to, because we all know that back in 2022, when I first started this, the state was asking the judge for more time, right? But the defense put in a speedy trial request. During the time when they put in that speedy trial request, we were like almost at the end of the COVID situation. So they had put something in place that was up until the end of December of 2022 that any speedy trial request would be put on like a little hold. But in January, that was lifted. So that means they had to have the um, the request of the speedy trial to go into effect, right? So that is one of the reasons why they set the trial date for the speedy trial because of the speedy trial request by the attorneys for their client, right? So when they did that, it forced the judge to set a trial date. They set it for January 4th, 2023, right? Opening arguments started January 9th. No, sorry. Jury selection started January 9th. That's when they started doing the voir dire for all the jurors. They brought in the jurors, did the swearing in, not swearing in, the initial calling of the jurors, right? To buy the state time, the judge did an enormous amount of jury selection process. They did almost 2,000 jurors. Almost 2,000 jurors. They went from January 9th all the way to the end of October, right? All the way to the end of October. The jurors were sworn in November. Opening arguments started November 27th of 2023. Almost 11 months of this whole process without ever starting an actual trial. Get what I'm saying? All right, C. Penny, thank you for your super chat. And she is corrupt and just nice. It's gray area. No gray area. She's just ice wearer. Ice wears a blindfold for a read as well as her scales. She is corrupt indeed, respectfully. Okay. Um, so to me, this is Sylvia speaking. To me, I saw it as still buying time for them to get their ducks in a row. While I was in there watching this whole mess, I'm gonna say it's a mess because it's not. This is not something I see as something professional, and this is from my point of view, guys. My point of view. Um, there's no way that Brady material and evidence is still not in. And you've been in this trial almost what? Almost 12 months? November's coming back around the corner again. November's coming back around the corner, and we're still getting Brady material? Still going over stuff that should have been done back when they were doing jury selection? Does that make sense to you guys? The justice system in Fulton County is broken. The justice system in Fulton County needs to be reformed. It needs a new restructure. It needs people who is going to do the work and do it right. Let me tell you why most people pick juries. They pick jury because they pick Cat Knott Williams says, how does a video training class fix any cases that have been dispositioned? Exactly. I'm gonna tell you why people pick jurors. They pick jurors because they know in this imperfect justice system of ours that you have a judge that works for that particular state, and then you have the prosecutor who works for that state. And who is going against you in those criminal trials? It's the state. It's the state going against you. So the only little hope you have is you're going to find juries of your peer that will hopefully see through the stuff that's happening, okay, and try to render a fair and just verdict. And the only thing you can do is just pray about it, because you might catch somebody who actually works for the state because they're the ones who normally are able to take that much time off and be on a jury, right? So you're taking your chances with somebody that works for the state, who gets paid by the state, who may think like the state. I'm not saying everybody's like that. So, let me go ahead on and open up this thing here, because we really was talking about me getting approved for the to be able to get into the building before 8 o'clock. But I know you guys got some itching words to say. I think if she didn't find Kayla credible, she should have asked Hilton, or asked what Mr. Copeland. Why not ask him? She had him at court, right? Why not ask him? And did you not hear what he said about the unaliving of not of Nut? Didn't you hear him basically confirm what was talked about? That's what they need to do. Go and question him about that. Then you would find out whether or not it was the truth. Yeah, she did pretend not to hear it. Yeah. You could have asked him. Yeah, I didn't want this to be more of a bashing. I want it to be a solution type of thing. What is some of the solution you guys would see in getting these fellas a fair trial? What are some of the solutions you guys would see in getting these individuals a fair trial? because what they did, they dug up people who have been like the other half of the YSL defendant. All of them are in jail for cases that they have been tried for, and they bring it back to bring those as overt act in this case. Here's the link for those who wants to come in. Respectively, respectfully, infamous Sylvia, what they can do is not do whatever they did to put themselves in a situation to begin with. Sorry for the caps. No, 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 it's good. Um, and you're right, and I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying that these individuals are angels. I'm not saying that. Okay? I'm not saying that at all. I am just asking about this justice system. I'm gonna give you an example. There was a man just recently, an attorney, who unalived this individual in his car, and he was found guilty. His case was just recently overturned, right? They asked him, he asked for a bond. They just gave him a bond. And why is he able to get bond and he unalived somebody with his car? But these fellas, that guy went and got mad because the guy threw a golf ball at his car. He was so angry, he went and unalived this individual and claimed it was an accident. It's not an accident when you back your car up, go back to the person's thing, drive up his driveway. That is not an accident, people. That's not an accident. You cannot say it's an accident when you deliberately, instead of just calling the police, when the person hit the ball to your car, he didn't hit you, he hit your car. But you went to his driveway, up his ramp, up his driveway, and you hit him. But it's an accident. That's a deliberate action. But he was found guilty, right? They got it overturned for technicality because of some instruction with the jury. He asked for a bond, they gave him a bond. All right. Hey, Kay. Good
And
morning.
could you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, first of all, I just want to say good morning and thank you for everything that you do. But I
Mm.
also want to say this, like, the Lord, He sits up high and He look down low. So, regardless of, like, if they did X, Y, Z, they still deserve a fair trial. And, like, just because Love and Hilton might think, like, okay, well, everything that the defense been throwing out at us, like, we kind of beating it, or, like, we getting them to look at it on our point of view. Like, I mean, it may be feeling like that, like, right now, but at the same time, like, they still human, and, like, they just deserve to be treated fair, and, like, they just not being treated fair. If they're guilty, like, they guilty, but don't put that jacket on them. Like, don't charge them with. I mean, you. How am I trying to say this? How the old saying go? Don't charge me with a crime. Hold on. Don't charge me. Okay, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't get the words out. Don't convict me of a. No, God. Just disregard that, everybody. Disregard that. But I know what I'm trying to say. I can't get it out. I might have to write it in the chat because I can't.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what you're trying to say. Somebody help us out in the chat. Kay, you still there? We might have lost Kay, y'all. I think her phone is disconnecting from her Bluetooth, and we probably lost her from her. There she go.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, sorry. But yeah, don't charge them with a don't charge them, don't convict them of the crime before you even charge them with it. It goes something like that. But I'm just saying, like, just give them a fair trial. Like, if they're guilty, like, like, your evidence and the work is like, it's gonna speak for itself. Like, don't be doing backhanded stuff, because at the end of the day, you can feel like you getting away by, doing backhanded stuff to them, and like, it can all be overturned in a snap of a finger. Or you gonna do something else to where it's gonna reveal, because that's what it's doing now. Like, every single day, like, love do stuff, like, it's showing, but it also showing that Judge Whitaker is like, she probably got Glanville in her ear, like, listen, don't do this, don't do this, like, don't grant them a mistrial or prejudice, like, because it's clear that y'all doing bullcrap. You feel what I'm saying? It's very clear. But the Lord sits up high, he looks down low. I meant to get on the screen yesterday, because them was really my only words I want to say yesterday. The Lord sits up high and he looked down low. So with that being said, don't think that you're getting away with stuff, because you're not.
Yeah.
And love them will have to understand that. That's just like when Steele told the judge, she's gonna be the reason that you're gone. And the judge said, Mr. Steele, you'd have said bashful things towards me, and I could have did this, I could have took action on that. But you know what? Steele didn't make no lie. Cause guess what? Love got him gone. And those was his words. Like,
Yeah.
she's gonna be the reason why you gone. And I kid you not, he's gone. So, you know, Jeffrey and them might be they may be guilty for certain things. I mean, I'm not gonna take that away from them. Some stuff they may be guilty about, but just give them a fair trial. And that's all I want to say, because I don't want to hold up the chat.
Okay. I don't think there's no one behind here waiting. I don't see anybody
Oh,
else waiting.
okay,
You're
okay, well,
good.
cool. But yeah, so they just deserve a fair trial. Like, we all human, and like, we all make mistakes and stuff like that. And like, when like everybody, like my whole family and everybody, they just be like, "Oh, that's all you do."
No, she just broke up again. Your phone is acting up. We can't hear you.
Because I think my
We can't hear any. We didn't hear anything you said.
okay, because my thing keep going off. I said my family and them, like, they always telling me, like, you sit up here and you watch this trial all day long. Like, people know at a certain time, like, from this time to this time, like, don't call my phone, because like, I'm really sitting up here, like, paying attention to all of this stuff. Like, don't call my phone, because I really want to, like, see, like, what's, like, really going on. And so, as I just be sitting up there and I just be looking at the stuff, I was like, man, like, it's crazy. It's crazy, like, the way that they do stuff, and the way, that they are treating, that they treating people. Like, don't get me wrong, like, you have done something. Like, they
We
done
all have done
something.
something in life. But here's the
Yes,
thing,
like,
Sam,
and
we have
when
every
I
single
look
one of
at
us have done something.
yes, like, when I be looking at Young Thug, and like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not advocating for him because he this rapper or nothing like that. I look at him as being a human being. At the end of the day, like, he's a human being, and like, we done all done did bad, but we done all done, try to change in our way. And like, when I look at him, like, I don't see him as being like this evil person, or this person that's doing this and doing that. I don't see him as that. I mean, like I said, he have probably done something, but people get their life. People get their life in order. Like, who wanna be a millionaire and you still around here doing stuff? Now, the ones that is millionaires and still around here committing crimes and doing all this stuff. I ain't gonna say y'all deserve to go to jail, but y'all deserve for something to happen to y'all. Like, if it's intended to happen to you, but still and all, just give those people a fair trial. That's all I want. I just want them to have a fair trial. If you find me guilty,
Thank
I'm guilty. If you don't find me guilty, don't find me guilty, but just give me a fair trial.
thank you, Kay.
You're
FD,
welcome.
FBF Production. Hey, good morning.
Can you hear me?
Yes, good morning.
I'm gonna mute myself.
Good morning. I just wanted to come in this morning. I was looking at what y'all was talking about, and I know that the trial is not today, but I wanted to touch on something that you said. You said that you feel like Fulton County could use like a revamp in the court system,
Yeah.
and what I was gonna say was it's not, believe it or not, it's not even just Fulton County. It's a lot of different, different cities throughout the country that go through the same thing that we seeing right now. This is just a chance where we're getting to see it. Maybe you see it more than we do, but most people don't get a chance to get it from this angle. But the state and the judge, of course, like you said, they do work for the same people. And without incriminating anybody, I can say this. I had a family member, they had a trial, and they actually beat the serious charges from the state, which were up there with murder. And even with that being said, what the state and the judge both said during the trial and at the end of the trial was pretty much the judge said, I don't really want to redo this trial. The state said, if you fight it again, we'll come up with new charges. Simply what I'm saying.
We lost you. We want to hear what you got to say. We lost you.
Can you hear me?
God, go ahead. Go ahead. I can hear you now. He's gone, y'all. Hey, Vincent. Welcome. Good morning. Unmute yourself, Vincent. I had muted you because you was making noise in the background.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
Wonderful. How are
Yeah, I
you?
had sent a super chat. I have two accounts. I don't know how to switch it over, but I'm CT Benny too. So anyway, I had sent the super chat, and I was saying that uh the scales of justice, Lady Justice is supposed to be blindfolded and have scales of justice, and we all know that the justice system. Let me.
Okay, what is going on? They keep going out. Hello, Vincent. We don't hear you. We don't hear you. Okay, something's going on.
Hello,
Go ahead.
hello.
Yeah,
Can you hear me
I
now?
can hear you now. I can hear you now. Yes.
Yeah, I was saying that I had sent the super chat, and I was saying that with justice, I was saying that the judges is corrupt. The whole system is corrupt. We pretty much know that. Black people don't really get justice in the justice system, and you don't have a sheep running a pack of wolves or lions. She's a lion too. She's a wolf too. So this is corruption. Like the Baldwin case was overthrown for similar reasons, but for some reason these gentlemen, whether they're guilty or innocent, they're not getting a fair trial. And like I was saying, Lady Justice wears a blindfold and she got scales, and it's no gray area with justice, and it's corruption at its finest going on. In my belief, I just don't it just don't sit well with me, you know. So I do think she's corrupt. I think Glanville was corrupt. Love was corrupt. The whole system is
You're
corrupt.
gonna say you think she's corrupt and just
She's
not.
corrupt because it's like when people say it's good cops. I don't think it's no good cops because they're not gonna cross the blue line. They're not gonna you're sworn to the Constitution to uphold. But if you go anything, like if you're a police and you don't report another police for breaking the law, if you know that he do it, you're corrupt. if she's going, if she's protecting Glanville because he's her peer or her supervisor or whatever, and she's jumping through loopholes to not hold him accountable or hold loving him accountable, she's corrupt. You can't say it's not corruption unless you can honestly say, Sylvia, that she um is if she's totally unbiased and she's not taking under you said it, she's taking under consideration that Glanville is her peer, and she represents the legal system. She's a judge, so she's more favorable to them. In my opinion, would you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that part. Yeah.
So so I believe that's corruption, because if it wasn't, like I said, the representation of Lady Justice, she wears a blindfold. That represents that everybody's equal. She doesn't peek out the blindfold. She doesn't see color. She doesn't see anything. And the scales are supposed to be not tipped. They're evenly balanced. So once you tip the scales or you peek through the blindfold, that's corruption. There's no, like I was saying, there's no gray area with that. That's just the facts. It's not. I don't know. I'm not gonna say. I don't think most human beings are malicious. She probably in her intentionally malicious. In her mind, she probably thinks she's doing the right thing. She probably think, well,
Gotta talk about
these
that.
guys, it's a lot of murders and crime and stuff, and I'm gonna tip the scales because I believe. And she's probably not maliciously thinking like, well, but I don't even hold that. I just don't. I just think the whole thing is corrupt.
Okay.
Landville was corrupt. Love was corrupt. Okay, I know you got the people.
Let me just say something, you guys, because I gotta say both sides of things. So I just need you guys to hear something. Okay. There was a call, meaning the city, of somebody has to do something about all the crimes, all the stuff that's happening in the city. And they felt that it was because of this supposedly, allegedly, war between rival gangs and people that in the area. There was some smashing and grabbing and some robberies, and it was affecting the rich area of Fulton County. And the citizens of Fulton County wanted something done because there were family members being hurt. There was people houses being stuff taken out of their houses, and there are a couple of people who died. Okay, so what do you say about that side of it?
I would say that, okay, if that's the case, then you still don't get to apply corruption. You need to prosecute, and you need to stay within the guidelines of the law and not violate people's rights. We have constitutions. We have rights supposedly for a reason. So you don't get to go outside and cherry pick on, well, he's guilty, so I'm going to violate his rights. Okay, if you believe in the system so much and you're so concerned about uh, justice and protecting people, well, just do it the correct way and prosecute these gentlemen the correct way. Like, you don't get to violate anyone's rights because you deem necessary to bring them to justice, because that's not the way it's supposed to be designed. So that's my problem with it. I'm not saying if you're guilty, you're guilty. You should be held, to the letter of the law. But you
Oh, you just went out. Dang. I don't know what's going on with your phone or something.
hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
I
If
was
somebody
saying,
calls you or somebody, if you touch something on your phone, it will
I
disappear.
think, yeah, because it keeps going. Like when it goes to like because I'm just sitting here, it goes to like the screensaver thing. I think that's when I
Yeah,
tap
that's what
out.
it does. Yeah. But
But
go ahead.
you don't get to apply new rules. You don't get to make up rules to prosecute anybody if you think, because like the young lady was saying earlier, you're innocent until proven guilty. You don't get to just violate people's rights. But I noticed that black people's, some people may not agree, but I believe black people's rights, we don't get the same justice as it is. So that's another thing that disheartens me when I see another black person. I can never do their jobs at prosecutors, whatever, even if a person's guilty, because I know the scales are tipped in favorably of our race. So I can never do my people like that, and that's my only thing. If you know they're guilty, then prosecute them the right way. Don't, why you got to violate their rights? Why you got to do all this underhanded stuff? And one more thing, I'm gonna make one more point. Like even in the black communities, like we only make up a small percent of the percentage of Americans. But in the black communities, we're policed differently. They come in our communities in the hoods or whatever, and they just police us and be on our heads and pull everybody over and treat us like that. But they don't do so. The majority of people in this country are different colors, and they do more crimes than us. But we're the most people in the populated people in the prisons. But that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, I just think they're all corrupt, and I hope that these gentlemen get a fair trial and a mistrial happen. It don't look like it's gonna happen, but she's corrupt as they come. She smiles. She's no different than Glanville. She just smiles with her verdict. She's nothing nice. She's evil,
Thank you,
respectfully.
Vince. Let me go ahead on
Thank
to the
you.
next person. Thank
Have a
you.
great day. Yep. Bye.
All right, have a good one.
Bye.
FB production, and then Ashley, and then Star. Go ahead, FB.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, my bad. I had lost y'all earlier, but I'm gonna be quick because I know we got people waiting. But I just wanted to kind of finish touching on what I was saying.
Mhm.
Um, the state and the judges, they can't physically say they work together, but they get paid by the same people, and which is us at the end of the day, and they do things that favor each other. For example, I told you I had a family member. They beat their case by letting the jury decide. The jury said, hey, we can't make this person guilty. But what a lot of people don't realize is a mistrial is not always in your best favor. Maybe with this case, it may be okay because it's a lot of money attached to it as far as on the defendant side. But just personally, we were at that point, we was already $70,000 in. And the legal system knows, hey, look, the state, they can go over and over and over again. They can use all these special investigators, and
You got the
they get
resources.
they
Hmm.
got they got the resources. But what they don't have a lot of times is the skill, and the defense attorneys can eat them alive. But they have so many resources and so many different little tricks and loops that they can come back with, even when they get beat over and over and over again,
Hmm.
that it'll drain the pockets of an average person who got a decent career or whatever, but it adds up really quick. And they know that, and they use that to their advantage. And literally, I saw it on a first-hand basis. I saw the judge say, I don't feel like doing this again. And I saw the state say, and if you do, we're just going to do this because we know we can. And at the end of the day, that's playing with people's lives. And a lot of times it ends up being people of color, because we are sometimes below as far as like what money is concerned. And in some cases, even if you got the money, you still got to have the people willing to fight for you. But it's a good thing we get to see this case like face to face, right on TV every day. Thanks to people like you doing the great work that you do. But this happens every day, and a lot of people don't realize that it's not just Fulton County. It's a lot of countries, a lot of cities in this country that go through this, and it's not set to change. And the state and the prosecutors been doing this. They stack you, stack you, stack you, stack you until you cannot physically or financially fight them back. And they basically threaten you. And if you don't have a voice, you can't go and say nothing. So a mistrial is not always going to be your best move, because you get invested in it at some point on both sides. So I just wanted to touch on that, just because again, I'm glad that we get a chance to see this. But this been going on for a long time, and I personally just witnessed how it goes, and I was like, I was astonished. It has nothing to do with the kind of person you are, or what kind of background you have. It has everything to do with the people you're dealing with, the people you are electing, and the amount of money you have to be able to fight the BS, because they'll know it's BS and say, hey, the law don't say it's BS, so we can do this. They use the law to their advantage, and a lot of times we're um misrepresented when it comes to the law. But that's all I had to say. I'm sorry to be long winded.
Thank you, FBF. Thank you. All right, Ashley, welcome. Good morning. Good morning, Ashley. You muted.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning.
Okay. I write in good morning. I love what you do. I write in your chat a lot.
Mhm.
But when I started watching the trial, I looked at it two different ways. My dad was like a warden for 20 years, so I know a lot that goes on in the system, period. So I had a lot of conversations with him about this trial. He thinks it's like their constitutional rights have been violated over and over and over again. He's a very stickler of if you can't prove anything, if you violate someone's constitutional rights, they need to be let free. Um, I thought the remedy that she gave yesterday, I didn't agree with it because she had an open conversation with her in court regarding Brady violations, what is a Brady violation and what isn't. And she corrected her on that, basically saying be candor to the court because you have been litigating for however long. So I just believe they're giving, I believe that it'll go to a mistrial, and pray that she'll give Steele the release that he needs for it to go to the Supreme Court while the prosecution gets ready for a new trial.
Okay. Thank you, Ashley.
And I don't think she's going to have her reports that Shard asked for with the ongoing investigation. I believe they got from that off the record meeting when Kayla mentioned it.
Okay. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate you for that, and your dad giving us some insight of what he feels, because he is on the other side, and he works for the state, right? So
no, well, he did. I mean, he retired, but he does not believe in this case at all. He believes there's been so much misconduct.
well, then shout out to your dad for really standing on principle, on what is facts and what's going on with this system here.
Yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you.
All right. Hey, Star. Good morning.
Hey Sylvia, can you hear me?
It's kind of low. You're kind of low.
Hold on, I need to take off the headphones. Give me 1 second. Can you hear me now?
Much better. Good morning.
Sorry about that. I'm taking my dog for a walk. I just wanted to come up because when you asked the question about the residents of Fulton County that called in, and complained about the crime, that crime stopped. And I think the residents of Atlanta would agree with that. And I always think that when these type of cases come up,
You broke up a little bit. You said that what?
those crimes haven't stopped.
They
From
haven't
what
stopped.
I can see, it's kind of gotten worse.
Mhm.
So I honestly feel that was just like a way to bring this case up in a sense, because in my opinion, I still have yet to see where, I'm sorry, I'm outside. I've still yet to see where they have hard concrete evidence. So, I just don't agree with the fact that, okay, the residents said all of these crimes are being done, da 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 da, but that has not stopped. The news in Atlanta, that has not stopped. The smash and grabs are still continuing. The gang killings and violence, that's still going on. I don't see where it stopped or slowed down.
You're absolutely right, Star. One of the things that I asked of one of the investigator, and I asked him about him getting into this field, and how do he perceive a lot of the stuff that's going on, and can he differentiate a person who's a criminal and someone is not, or something just being put on him and stuff like that. And I asked him why did he get into this field. And one of the things he had told me, the reason why he got into the field was because one of his family member, I think his grandfather, was murdered, right? And the prosecution team, because he was a man of color, they did not work the case like it should. They just basically brush it under the rug type of thing. And that person was not convicted. That person was found innocent. So he got into this so he can do a fair representation for people of color who have been victims of crimes and when they have not been taken care of. So you have a set of prosecutors on this team who look like the individuals that are being held and being charges against, and they looking at them as convicted individuals without even having a conviction. What do you see? How do you change or a solution for those who doing this job supposedly to help their people, but they end up harming and hurting their people and carrying on the agenda of what the state or whatever a majority has against people of color.
Well, I'll say this. We all know all skin folk and kin folk. So I'll start there. Sometimes, I'll just say from my personal experience, sometimes some of us can be worse to each other than they are to us. That has been some of my experience in life. But of course, I love my people through and through. Um, I think one of the things, in my opinion, that may be able to help this is, when you come onto these types of jobs, there's some form of evaluations that should take place. I think that takes place with police officers, if I'm not mistaken, which I think more should be done there. But I think anything that relates to any type of law, or I think there should be some type of evaluations that are done with people who come on to take these types of jobs. I don't know if that's the solution, but I think that could possibly be, you know something, a start. Because just think about all the people who are already locked up and behind bars, and we see stories come out so frequently about people who have spent 10, 20, 30 years in prison wrongfully convicted, and then they turn around and only get like $1 million. It's crazy. And more is to come. More is to come. So that's all I wanted to come up and say.
Okay, somebody just put in the chat that Weinstein motion was denied. Wow. All
Wow.
right.
Okay.
And Angel sent a super chat. Thank you for the super chat. It says we're discouraged. We gotta keep the faith, even if it's just to send positive vibes to little Jeff and the other guys. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go get the ruling, but let me go ahead and let others speak. Pastor,
Good
what would
morning.
you like to say?
Good morning.
Good morning.
First, let's start off with the question that you just answered because it's very deep. It's very deep. It's so touching. I think the first thing is people got to fail and realize that it's about money. It's about money first, and then it's about politics. Because trust me, if they wasn't getting paid, they wouldn't be doing this. Okay, there'll be a public defender. They'll be sitting there. All right. So that's the first thing. So I think when you're getting into these type of careers, yes, you know that it's about money, but you have to ask yourself, are you for injustice or not justice? And I don't think there's a way to really ask that, of the people, because us going to school and then our natural lives, it all depends on how we are growing up and what our parents and what our backgrounds is. That plays a very big part into what our thought process is. Because you can't say, hey, listen, I want to just be a prosecutor and take down black people, and have a heart for them. So I think it starts right there. It starts with the sensitivity training, and not just for black people. It's for all people. Even though we're seeing this with Thug and them. I got off the chat yesterday, probably half an hour before. This is why minorities of African descent, we're getting killed by the cops and Trayvon Martin, and, all of that type of stuff that you see on the TVs and stuff like that. Because somewhere in our cranium, we know that it will never be justice for us. Never be justice for us. They're not going to never look at us the same. Um, until we start demanding it. And it shifts a burden because we, as Black people, know that the justice system is not for us. It wasn't designed for us. Um, we can see it more thoroughly now, and it's heartbroken. It's a gut wrencher, because we think that you get locked up, you get a bail. We understand that murder is the most egregious thing that there is. Um, but even some murderers has got bails. They set them pretty high, depending on what the statute was. And I think what we're seeing now is that you can throw anything in a RICO and you ain't gonna get no bail. So I think America needs to see that.
But that's not true because host Lucci had a RICO and he got a bail. He just messed up his bail, but he got bail.
Okay, okay. Well, I guess they're gonna choose, and I think that should be wrong. I think the standard. Um, People probably go off when I'm about to say this. I'm not gonna be too much longer. I'm a Pittsburgh Steeler, and one of the things that my coach says, the standard is the standard. All right, and what we're seeing is not the standard. Okay, that we thought of. We know Jeff ain't got no felonies. We know Jeff ain't killed nobody. We know that you got to prove the burden of proof. We know all these things, but they won't give them bail, and they have not produced one shred of evidence that say that they will try to commit harm, that they will hire someone, to get at you. Um, these are some young people that had young
Okay,
lives just like
sir,
they.
Mr. Long-winded. We
I'm
got
sorry.
people alive. Come on.
But I say this to say that we need to start doing more protesting. Judge Glanville 2.0 is the same as Judge Glanville.
Thank you, Mr. Pastor. We know Pastor's long-winded. Y'all have to stop him because I got folks, and then you guys, we want to read Weinstein denial motion. I got it right here, and we want to read it. So, Indigo in one incognito. Thank you for your super chat, Miss S. Go back to Bumpus. Understand, Judge cut her off, asking your ATT practice for ATL. That's intimidation to Bumpus, not to expose Glanville. Okay. All right, guys. Let's go ahead on. You guys, please try to be short-winded when I call you guys because I'll need to get this read. Okay. Kia, go ahead, and then Feely.
Hi, good morning, Miss Sylvia. Thank you so much for all the reporting you do. Just really quickly, I wanted to mention the Fonnie Willis, just as you said, because it's just so contradictory the fact that she is endorsing Lucci and requesting that he get released from prison for the same exact charges, the same exact crimes as Jeffrey Williams. And it's just the injustice and her picking a side is
You going out? What the heck is going on, y'all? If y'all getting calls, put it on mute. I mean, put it on do not disturb, because I can't hear
Can you
you.
hear me?
You broke up. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
I'll call back.
No, no, no. We can hear you now. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. I just don't understand the reason why she's choosing sides between Lucci and Jeff because they have similar charges. They've been, there's more evidence against Lucci than there is Jeffrey Williams, and she's just deciding to choose sides, is endorsing that he get shorter term, that he gets released from jail sooner, and she has Jeffrey Williams under this ridiculously long case, and just the injustice there is so blatant, and I don't know what to do. But in terms of what we can do as a community, I think that there should be community oversight when these charges are brought. Like, if this is not something that the community cares about, it's 2024. We're talking about crimes in 2015. There are just so many other bigger problems happening in the city of Atlanta and in Fulton County. I'm sure the community would have preferred the money to be allocated to teachers, to schools, to the roads in the community. And I really do think that it should be up to the community to decide when these big cases are brought forth, whether it's worth the investment to allocate funds in this direction. There should be some community oversight or community approval before district attorneys make this decision on behalf of the community ultimately. So I think that would be a really good solution if there's some sort of community approval before they bring these big cases. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, Kia. Fee Lee.
Hello, good morning, Miss Sylvia.
Good morning,
You
honey.
guys hear me okay? I'm sorry. It's I got up at like 5 something this morning just to hopefully catch you because I know that you usually go live around 8 in the morning. So excuse me.
Okay.
And I'm sorry I'm not a good, public speaker. I'm a little bit shy, but I really wanted to tap into. I could not sleep last night, and it wasn't because Weinstein's mistrial was denied because I felt that all these things were coming, but I never had hope in Whitaker because if you look at the moment she got on that bench and she said that she wasn't going to address anything that Glanville had either ruled on or done or accept any disparaging but true words spoken about Glanville, it was clear to me, where her heart was. But there's also something in that woman's eyes, and I'll be quick because I just want to connect a couple of dots as far as when Adam speaks, she has such disdain for this man, and he is so poised, clear, concise, and always ready to apply the law. He does not involve, and I respect Steele. He's amazing, but he does not involve emotions. He comes with the facts, and she shuts him down. She disrespects him. And we all think that, oh, okay, well, she now she's um she seems to tone down.
You just went out. You must have got a call or something.
Can
Yeah.
you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, whenever you like go, if your phone goes into the like silent mode or something like that, it cuts off your audio.
Oh my goodness. Okay, nobody's calling me this early. They better not. It's anywho, when the screen times out and I got to put my password in it. This is my first time. I usually don't.
That's why you mute. Anytime you might have to keep touching your screen.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Sylvia.
Okay.
But what I wanted to say was that, when she was hot off the press with love and, take your duty of candor to the court serious. Well, Miss Love has played in her face the entire time. And it's not because she, in my opinion, likes Love, but I think she despises Adrian Love. But I think the way that she's looking at these men and many men before her, and we might want to take some time and do a little history check on Whitaker. But she is no better than Glanville. And I truly believe that there is a robe, another robe under that judicial robe. But I digress. But what the point I wanted to make and what I'm seeing is that when Miss Westmore, I'm sorry, I didn't get her name right, but she spoke up a couple of days ago and she said, how many times are you going to allow the state to push the line, get more time. You've given a deadline. This is week 3 of her moving that line. And then when she said, maybe, it was clear at that point. But anywho, I'm bringing that up because she also shut Miss Westmore down. She really doesn't like melanated folks at all.
Oh.
And some people will say, oh, okay, well, but Harvey, she was rude to Harvey also.
She's kind of rude to Steele too.
She's rude to Steele. Okay, so let me just put something out there on that because people will say, well, they're not, melanated. Let me put something to that. She feels like these men are already guilty. She's already judged them. She's looked at them and said, "Oh no, these little microaggressions that she continues to show us on that stand, on that podium." She is saying, yeah, and my peeps. When she made that comment, that slang came from her mouth. That wasn't anything that that wasn't like a verbatim of anything they were discussing. That's somebody playing in our faces. When she's like, "Oh yeah, my peeps," like I'm down, when certain people mock us. Do you get what I'm saying? She's showing us. But I want to get back to my comment about how she treats Steele and how she treated Harvey. Well, on a couple of occasions, and people might say, okay, well, they're not melanated. Yes. But she's looking at them disgusted because she's like, why are you guys fighting so hard for these men?
Hard fight, hard.
It, it, I,
And he's
I'll,
married
circle, I'll
to
circle to that, Miss Sylvia. I'll circle
and
to
he's
that, Miss
married to
Sylvia.
a melanated sister.
Yes, yes, but I'll circle to that.
Okay.
But the thing is, she is looking at, when I say Harvey and um Weinstein and Steele, I'm mentioning them in a group because I think that they are super threats. These men, I mean, their resume, supersedes more than half the people that have come into that court.
Do you think they might have beat her in a couple of cases?
Possibly, but I think it's deeper than that. I think she thinks that these men are throwaway, and she is pissed because they're giving her a run for her money in fighting this. The case law that they're citing, they're hitting every single angle. They're crossing their T's, dotting their I's to the point where it took her, what, 2 weeks to address Weinstein's order? I'm sorry, not order, motion.
Well, Weinstein just put a comment out there too. I just want to tell you that.
Okay, so but let me go back to what you said, like, about Sharp. Sharp's an excellent attorney. He is. And a lot of people don't give him a lot of credits, and I see the comments, but when you come across like you don't have the confidence with what you are presenting, people will automatically judge that as you don't have the proper expertise. But he does. Whitaker is aware of that. She's aware of how he comes across. So yeah, she lets him talk and she does different things like, okay, she considers things that he says a lot more than, the other members of the defense team. But she does that because she knows the optics. Sharp doesn't come across the same as Steele and Harvey and Weinstein. She doesn't see Sharp as a threat. And if you notice, when he is, trying to catch his wind at times, and this is all respectfully because I read between the lines, and Sharp is great, but she leads him as though she is in favor of when he's,
Your phone again.
sorry about that. My alarm. 6:30 a.m. here. But she leads Sharp, and he kind of backtracks, and he's like, "Oh, okay, well, yeah, it could be that, but this is what I was presenting," and then she'll snap. "Oh, well, this doesn't apply under that case law," and then she'll move on. She does the same thing with Love, and I just want to mention this about Love. Miss Love, she's not fooling anybody. She's not just doing because she's not upholding any part of the law, and she's so. Oh, she has no decorum, no truth. I digress because I have about 17 pages on how I feel about her, but she doesn't like Miss Love either. But Miss Love she's a master chameleon manipulator. And I've noticed that she's kind of started to mimic with the giggles, like, oh, I'm sorry, I just stumbled across this Brady evidence for the 17th time. And Whitaker's like, well, you better stop that. But she continues to allow it, but Whitaker's tone has toned down with um how she checks Miss Love. And I
Right.
think that it's only because Miss Love also thinks she's playing Whitaker. She's not playing Whitaker either. And I'll tap on that. But
See,
it's all
see,
hello.
I know one of you want to keep going, but Impress is up here to read the motion that was denied. So I really
Okay,
appreciate
we
you, but I just need to go ahead and get this out
I
fresh.
know you need to get it done. I know you need
Yeah.
to get it
And then
done.
you guys
Okay,
can come back. You can come back after and we can continue.
can
But
I just okay, because I wanted to connect these dots about
let's
Whitaker and the
hold that
defense.
thought. Hold that thought, and then when you come
But
back,
I'll step down
okay. But you
and
come
wake
back.
up a little bit.
But
Okay.
do come back because I just need her to get in and out. So these people that's been waiting to
No,
get.
no, no, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, but come back. Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay. All right. Impress, you're here to read. Let me get it up for you.
I am. I practically rolled out of my sleep to your email. So I'm up though. I'm here for everybody.
All right, guys. Here's the motion that was denied. Hold on a second. I gotta bring it up to you guys. You guys know that the motion that was filed by Weinstein has been denied by the judge, and we're going to read the motion now for you guys. Thank you, Impress, for coming up. And
No
here we
problem.
go. Here it is. Right now, we're ready.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Or denying defendant Kendrick's motion for mistrial and supplements the same. Before the court is defendant Kendrick's July 23rd, 2024 motion for mistrial, supplemented on July 31st, 2024. The court has also considered the state's response or argument by the parties, the transcripts of the June 7th and June 10th, 2024 ex parte proceedings, and the applicable law. The motion for mistrial asserts three grounds for mistrial, with the supplement asserting a related fourth ground. One, that it is impossible to redo the proceedings that occurred on June 12th, 13th, 14th, and 17th before the jury, in the interim between defendant's June 12th, 2024 motion to recuse the predecessor trial judge and his ultimate recusal. Two, that the defendant's constitutional right to be present at a critical stage of the proceedings was denied when neither he nor his counsel were present for the June 10th, 2024 in chambers on the record ex parte discussions amongst the court. Prosecutors Love and Hilton, counsel for witness Copeland, and witness Copeland himself. Three, that the defendant's due process rights were violated when the predecessor trial judge allegedly aligned himself with the prosecution team by his comments during the June 7, 2024 in court on the record ex parte discussion between the court and prosecutors Love and Hilton and allegedly coerced witness Copeland into testifying during the June 10th ex parte meeting. And four, as raised in the defendant's supplement, the bias of the predecessor judge constitutes due process violations of defendants' rights under the Constitution and the United States and the state of Georgia. Kendrick also asserts that the motion for mistrial was goaded by the state when it requested that the predecessor judge hold the June 10, 2024 ex parte meeting, which has been the subject of much discussion in this case. Absent Kendrick from that meeting and joined with the predecessor judge in the coercion of witness Kenneth Copeland. Impossibility of addressing or redoing the proceedings post June 12, 2024, which are void. Kendrick defendant raises issues that the court has already addressed in granting defendant Williams' motion to invalidate and strike all proceedings that occurred in the above referenced case on and after the initial motion to recuse Judge Glanville was filed on June 12, 2024. As noted in the order granting defendant Williams' motion, the court has been working with the parties on which testimony and evidence should be resubmitted / re-presented to the jury in this case, and whether any other evidence at issue will be stipulated to, as well as needing any rulings and or any instructions related to the same. As such, the court does not find that there is an impossibility to addressing these issues, and therefore there is not a bias to grant defendant Kendrick's motion for mistrial on these grounds. The June 10, 2024 ex parte meeting. On June 10, 2024, at BS the Prosecutor Love, the predecessor judge held an on-the-record in-chambers meeting with Love and standing counsel for Copeland, Caleb Bumpus. June 10, 2024, transcript of ex parte, page 3 to 22. Following a recess at which time Love departed the meeting, Copeland and Prosecutor Hilton joined the meeting. Defendant's motion raises several challenges of this ex parte meeting. Did defendant have a right to be present, and did the ex parte meeting amount to coercion of Copeland's testimony? And did the predecessor judge's comments and participation in the ex parte meeting rise to the level of due process violations? The ex parte meeting was a critical stage and violated Kendrick's rights. Defendant argues that the June 10, 2024 ex parte meeting was at a critical stage and violated his rights since he was not permitted to be present. A quote critical stage is one in which a defendant's rights may be lost, defense waived, privileges claimed or waived, or in one which the outcome of the case is substantially affected in some other way. Brennan v. States 868. Defendant is correct that this meeting was about more than just the parameters of Copeland's immunity and whether he stood its potential ramifications. The initial stage of that meeting, before the first break, centered on the prosecution's concern whether Copeland's main counsel was laboring under a conflict of interest and with the logistics of handling Copeland's testimony with standing counsel. But because these topics were all ancillary to Copeland's immunity grant, the topic of the meeting remained at its core, and as asserted by the prosecution, Copeland's immunity grant. Because the meeting dealt with Copeland's immunity grant and its ancillary issues, it was not a critical state of the trial at which the defendant had a right to be present. See Snyder v. Com of Massachusetts, 291 U.S. 97. That says criminal defendants have the right to be present when his presence, quote, has a relation reasonably substantial to the fullness of his opportunity to defend himself against a charge, quote, end quote, but not when, quote, his presence would be useless on his benefit but a shadow. United States versus Gagnon 470 U.S. 522, 526, 105. It says the presence of a defendant in a condition of due process to the extent that a fair and just hearing would be thwarted by his absence and to that extent only. The fact that here, discussion included with testimony would subject the witness to a charge of perjury, what would subject him to punishment for contempt of the order compelling his testimony, and what that sanction might entail, even if incorrect, does not change the analysis. Defendant's rights were still not the subject matter under consideration. See also State v. Lowry 308 Can, which says no right to be present at a hearing to compel witness testimony pursuant to immunity grant. Chestnut v. New York says ex parte meeting at trial court's behest between court, prosecutor, and counsel for witness, initiated after defendant and his attorney had left the courtroom during a recess at the close of the witness's direct examination, and held to ensure witness understood his deal with the prosecution and that he was not unknowingly incriminating himself, and understood his constitutional rights held to be an ancillary proceeding dealing only with the rights of the witness, at which defendant had no right to be present. The predecessor judge improperly coerced Copeland to testify. Separate from any defense right to be present for ancillary proceedings concerning witness immunity, defendant has a right to a trial free of coerced testimony. Defendant asserts that certain arguably inaccurate representations made by the prosecutors and the predecessor judge to Copeland about the law of derivative use immunity, the applicable statute of limitations relating to what crime or crimes the defense does not specify, and the length of his possible incarceration for contempt coerced Copeland into testifying. Under both the federal and the state constitution, a criminal defendant has a right to be present during critical stages of his trial. Allen v. State, 310, Georgia, 411, 418, 851. Defense counsel should have been afforded an opportunity to attend any hearing where a sworn witness in a critical stage of the trial is being coerced to testify. Webb v. Texas, 409, says, in this touchstone for evaluating claims of coercion by the trial court of a witness testimony. Archer v. State 383 provides another example of a trial court overstepping its proper role of neutral arbiter and rendering involuntary a witness's determination whether to testify. Here, Copeland had the benefit of counsel. The predecessor judge did not, on the whole, use intimidating rhetoric, but rather sought to ensure that Copeland understood the nuances of the decision he had to make. And he explained that many of the decisions about what could happen to Copeland were not his to make, but were up to the prosecutors. Still, some of the information provided to Copeland may have been inaccurate. While it is likely that Copeland was not induced by any inadvert or any inaccuracy to testify, the cleaner approach to simply predetermine this issue, acknowledging past inaccuracies, and advise Copeland anew. This is the course that the court has proposed, and the parties have affirmed its efficacy. Bias on the part of the predecessor judge constitutes due process violations. Based on the comments in the ex parte transcript made by the predecessor judge about counsel, both for the defendants and for witness Copeland, as well as the quote outside agitators. Defendants assert that the predecessor judge during this conference revealed his partiality to the state, pretermitting the questionable accuracies of such characterization and or discussion. This issue has been mooted by the recusal of that judge from this case. Wherefore, for all the foregoing reasons, defendant Kendrick's motions for mistrial supplements to the same are hereby denied, so ordered August 8, 2024.
Okay. I need you to read the footnote because last time somebody said, "Hey, she didn't read the footnote. She didn't
No
read
problem.
the footnote."
The
So
footnote, there's only 2, 3, 4, 2. Okay. So I'll start with the first footnote on page 2, the first one. It says, the order granting defendant Williams' motion noted the court will work with the parties, and since that time, the court has done just that, formulating instruction and addressing evidentiary issues with the input of all parties. 2. Defendant Kendrick's motion mentions on June 12, 2024 ex parte meeting, which the court believes to be a Scrivener's error, as the court is not aware of any ex parte meeting occurring on June 12, 2024, although that date is the date that Mr. Kendrick filed the motion to recuse Judge Glanville, which ultimately led to the current judge presiding over the case. 3. This court sympathizes with Mr. Melnick's understandable indignation at having his professionalism and his loyalty to his client's questioned. The court likewise appreciates defense counsel's umbrage. 4. Lowry found that because the hearing there also included discussion and rulings on the defendant's motion, a mid-trial motion in limine regarding the witness using quote-unquote street names during testimony. Absence of the defense violated defendant's statutory right to be present, though any constitutional error was waived. Here, there was no ex parte hearing or discussion of any defense motions. This analysis confirms that the key to whether the defendant has a right to be present for witness immunity proceedings is whether, for some reason, the defendant's rights are also a subject matter under consideration. 5. Copeland has since been recalled into an open court on August 6, 2024, and in the presence of his counsel, Melnick, who privately consulted with and advised Copeland, was provided clarifying and correct information on matters potentially impacting his choice whether or not to testify. All parties were present and consulted with the court prior to Copeland being re-advised. Last one, number 6, the predecessor judge's remarks regarding quote-unquote outside agitators are virtually identical to the remarks he had just made on the same topic in open court, remarks which he addressed to all counsels, 6, 7, 24, at 63, 65, and 66, that's the transcript, and which could not therefore logically include defense counsel.
thank you, my dear. I appreciate you for
No
reading.
worries. Have a good rest of your rising.
Read and did this for us. Thank you, Empress. I appreciate you. All right. So, that was a lot to unravel. We have Mr. FBF here. FBF, what do you have to say? You muted? Are you low? I don't hear you.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I was
Y'all
gonna
hear
say I'm actually just listening to the chat from this I guess from the StreamYard side of it, because I was doing some work on my computer. But I will say this: the judge told us yesterday before lunch, I believe, that she had already completed her motion and she just hadn't submitted it. But she gave context clues that she was going to deny it because she was still referencing court Monday with the jurors.
And you heard what he said. The mistrial was more going to be with the jurors than her. If a mistrial happens.
Exactly. She's not gonna have it where they can say that, she was the one who did it. And then I wanted to touch on two more things before we did the reading, and I'll be super quick. I can't remember the last young lady, but she spoke on the fact that the judge is supposed to be fair. I mean, the judge is supposed to be fair, but the court system is very simple. The judge is supposed to know the law, then they gotta apply that law, and then they just supposed to be impartial. But everybody human. But that's something that you can't physically go inside of her and know what she feel. And then lastly, Kia, she did say that, we should be in charge of some of the cases that we what we spend so much money on. And I wanted to touch and say we are. It starts with I don't want to sound, I don't know, politically correct, but it does start with who you vote for. And then after you vote for those people, making sure the people that you elect do what they say. And if they don't do what they say, you got to hold them accountable and get them out. Um, that's something that we don't do well together with, as far as like a group of people. When I say, um,
But see,
I don't want to.
here's the thing now. Now I know I'm going to step on some people's foot, but I'm about to say something. We need to stop voting based on gender and color. We need
Yes,
to start voting based on the record,
yes,
what
correct,
was done in the past, and if it aligns with what you are wanting for your community. That's
exactly.
what we have to start doing. Because color does not say that they are for your for what you want in your community.
Not at
Because
all. And sometimes they use it to their advantage. They use it against you.
yeah, it's not what it's all about. It's for if this person line up with what you believe and what you want in your community, that's who you vote for. Okay, folks are getting on my nerve with this thing about color and all that. And I'm like, come
Hmm.
on, y'all. Let's just not vote for somebody's color or somebody's gender. And I'm not throwing shade at anything. I'm not throwing shade on anything. But I'm just saying, folks are just voting just for stupid reason, and then start crying later on when stuff is being done to your community.
Honestly think sometimes, like the younger people, or they just don't understand. Like, they understand that they want change and that they don't want to see, these kind of things happen in the courtroom. But I don't think a lot of times they even understand the real process, because it's just how things go today. Like, I know so many young people who say what I'm voting for, it don't mean nothing or whatever. But
Exactly.
those same people, if they get in trouble, they're gonna say, oh, I'm supposed to have a jury of my peers. A lot of times juries don't look like your peers. So
That's,
you're basing your
go ahead. I'm sorry. He went out again, y'all.
my bad. I was just gonna say, especially if you're not, if you're not going in and voting for the right people, you're gonna be looking for the jury to be your savior. And a lot of times they're not gonna look like a jury of your peers. It may say that, but they're not gonna look like you a lot of times. Because a
Yeah,
lot of times we don't even want to go to jury duty and stuff like that, or we try to find ways to get out of it.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you're not voting for the right people, um, it starts right there. There's nothing you can do other than just complain if you're not at least doing that.
Yeah, that's so true. Hey, yeah, it's not the connection. What happened is when they're using their phone and their phone gets like a call, if their phone goes into like a silent, like a what do you call that thing? The what that's that mode, that don't touch mode, whatever it makes the sound go out with StreamYard. Okay, that's what's happening. All right, now listen. My daughter is 25 years old. She's been voting since she was 18. Let me tell you, my daughter will go into that particular candidate's website and read. Listen, she reads what they stand for. And that's how she votes. That's how my daughter votes. She's not in any particular party. She votes based on what's going to be good for her. Okay. Like the other day, she was telling me what certain people stand for, and she didn't see this. She's like, Mom, what? And I'm like, that's what you do. Be an educated, informed voter. Don't just vote because somebody look like you, or somebody act like you, or somebody lies to you. Vote based on their history, what they stand for, what they want. If it lines up with what you want, that's who you vote for. That's who you vote for. Don't get into that fever and everybody wants something because they want to see it the first time in their lifetime or whatever. Don't do that.
And just the importance of the local votes. Like, I
Yes.
know a lot of people who don't even care about the local vote, but that's the vote that's gonna affect you directly, and that's what
Yeah.
people don't
Vote for
see.
your judges, the one who makes decision on your life. You guys got to do better. Do better. I'm telling you. Instead, because now you're whining and crying because hey, I voted for this woman and I'm talking about Fonnie. Okay. And now y'all upset because she's doing what she wants to do instead of being held accountable for what she has done in the past. You want to keep voting because, hey, she's a woman. Oh, hey, she's not for you. And especially the ones that's complaining about what she's doing to those boys. She was for somebody else.
And remember, these are the boys that we see who have money. Just imagine this same game with no money.
Is there court today? No. There's no court today. Court would be Monday early in the morning. But anyway, guys, I'm about to take my butt off because I see folks just leaving in here. So I'm going to take my butt on home in the bed and take care of my stuff. Because, they just jumping off because other people go on live FBF.
All right. Well, thank you for the show this morning. Of course, I'll tune back in when I see it pop up. I'm just getting some work done on the computer.
FBF, I'm tired of being used, so I'm going to get off.
I definitely get it. I saw yesterday when you got sleepy last night, somebody put in the chat that they wanted you to just leave the chat open and you could go to sleep, but just make sure that you left the chat open so they could still text back and forth. I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's so funny. And they want me to be inside the courtroom early in the morning, but then they don't give me my views and likes.
Exactly. So I try to make sure
look,
whenever.
I'm going to tell y'all how I feel, FBF. I'm going to tell them how I feel, okay?
Look, it's okay. Whenever I see you come on, I try and make sure I tune in because you do good work for us. We definitely appreciate it.
I feel used, FBF. I feel used. All right, guys. Wow, LOL. They got to do with us, huh? Hold on a second. Molly says, wow, LOL. What that got to do with us? I'm not supposed to be here. That's
Listen,
what it got to do, Marley.
It was like it was. I'm listening.
No, I'm saying, Molly, we had about 1,200 people in here. As soon as other people start popping up and open up their chat, they leave here. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I
This
see
the
it.
early morning crew.
Look, I ain't blind. I see it. I see it. And then when they want to know what's happening inside the courtroom, then they run inside my chat. I wish there was a way I could close the door. You know how in clubs lock the door after a certain time. If you ain't in here, you just lock the door. I wish there was a way I could lock the door from those trying to use me.
I'm pretty sure there's a way you can do it. But I definitely will tune in with you later. I hope you have a good Friday.
You too, honey.
All right.
All righty. See you later.
All right.
All right, guys. I am going to go take my butt on here and go on about my day. Take care of some stuff around here. Y'all hit the like button for Sylvia. Yeah. Joanna, don't laugh. Don't laugh. That's why some of the people was like, do a members only. But see, the thing is, the ones that I don't want to be unfair to those who don't have membership and who comes here and they stay here. I can't do that to them. I can't dog them out. I think the app is suppressing your views and likes because our numbers are somewhat duplicated. You just need you need a members only, but then I still won't have the numbers. Say it again. See, Gemini, I know you stay. Tall Glass, I know you stay. I mean, I can call out the people that stays. But let me tell you something. Some of them, y'all, they like, pew, pew. As soon as somebody else they think that does a better job, maybe they feel like I don't know how to read, and they just tolerate me just to get the information. You know, I'm cool with that. Okay. If y'all want to stop me complaining, y'all need to start doing better. Okay. V says she stayed. Char V says she stayed too. You sure are, Marley. Marley, look, even when I be getting pissed off at Marley stay right here. I know, Marley. I apologize for treating you so bad. I apologize, Marley. I apologize. Hey, Pete. Good morning. Good morning. I gotta sneeze. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. But I do have something I want to work on for y'all today because I want to bring something to you guys' attention. Okay. I want to bring it to you guys' attention. You be in the bushes, Charlie D? Thank you. Peace, Miss Sylvia. y'all just get mad because I be yelling at you. I be so mean to y'all, right? That's why you say, I can't take her. Are you here, Miss Richard? Okay. But I see what they do, y'all. I be in the bushes and I say, there they go right there. That one. I see them. They left me. I be watching. I see. I just don't say anything. Somebody sent me the message. It says, I have no faith in the justice system in Fulton County at all. That's what somebody just sent me. It said, I have no faith in the justice system of Fulton County at all. And they are a Fulton County resident. Yeah. Sad. It's sad. But I do have something I need to work on for you guys. I'll be back and racist it is. What you said, racist? When King said when Whitaker denied bond, I knew she was going to deny the mistrial motion. Yeah. The Young Thug trial is a wake up for anyone that's in the street, especially when it comes to come down to so-called friends. Sylvia 10, I agree with whoever sent it. Sylvia 10, I agree. Okay, you're number 10. Okay, shout out to you. You got in court, brought some haters, and they're not shooting in the gym. Yo, Marley is so too much, man. Okay, hold on a second, y'all. I gotta. Oh, y'all. Oh, y'all. Guess what? Guess what, y'all? Now I feel good, y'all. I don't care if they left me. I don't care if they left me. I don't care. I just got the best message ever. I just got another message. Thank you, Pete. Guess what, y'all? I just got a message. Guess from who? Just now. Guess from who? And the message says to me, this is, every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day. You hear that? That's what this person just sent me. And guess who is it from? Guess who is it from? Guess. I said guess, Kiki. Kiki, I said guess. Guess. If I say it's special, somebody bigger than that one, Victoria. Somebody bigger than that. Yes, Annabelle. How do you know Annabelle? Yes, Annabelle. Annabelle was right. Yep. That means she's in the bushes. You always tell me, don't say nothing, Sylvia. Don't talk too much. Thank you if you're in the bushes. Thank you. I said Annabelle was right. Thank you, Annabelle. Thank you, Annabelle. Annabelle always. Annabelle, you must be in my phone. You must be having my phone bugged. Annabelle got my phone bugged. Thank you, Nate, for the super chat. Pete. I'm sorry. Thank you, Pete. Woody's in here. Woody's in here. Is Woody in here? Woody, you in here? Are you in here, Woody? I keep seeing y'all putting Woody name on here. I keep seeing you putting Woody. Woody, you in here? Woody didn't say that. No, I'm asking, is he in here? Because y'all keep putting his name in here. The judge granted it. No, she denied it. Woody is not in here, y'all. Somebody kept putting his name in there. That's what I was asking. And I said, no. I already said Annabelle was right. Annabelle didn't say Woody. I said Annabelle was right in her state, in her I missed it. I said Annabelle was right. I said Annabelle was right. I gotta go and look at Annabelle's message. No, I said no, it's not Woody. If nobody else appreciate me, at least they appreciate me. Bump these fair weather people. And you guys that you know what? Let me tell you something. God made us in his own image, right? God feels slighted when we go and 7 black women, 2 white men, 2 black men, and 1 white woman. By mistake, these jurors do the right thing. Sandy, you remember what I said, huh? In fact, Sandy, we got to add it. Okay, Mr. William will be doing his live today at what time? What time will he be doing it? Hold on, I'll tell you what time he's doing his live. Let me see, because I get a text when he does it. Hold on. His episode 7 is going on at 4 p.m. today, y'all. 4 p.m. today, his episode 7. And it's nothing but the truth. It's on No Days Off Radio. No Days Off Radio. 4 o'clock, I'll be over there. Thank you, Magnificent Creation. My last one, the reason why I wasn't there, remember I was in the car traffic. I was in traffic. No court today, Jay. No court. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get the link to you. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me get the link for you. Hold on, I'm getting it now for y'all. All right, here we go. There it is right here. There it is right there, guys. Go ahead on and subscribe and put the notification on. Yeah, I'll be there Monday. All right, y'all. All right, let's see. You just subscribed to it? Oh, hold on a second. We got to go to the state thing. Somebody just send me the thing for the state hearing. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. Gotta get the state hearing thing for y'all. Somebody just send me the hold on. Chelsea, you just send me it's blurry, Chelsea. Hold on, I'm typing it up to get in there. What's today? Today's the what? The 9th? Starts at 10:30. Okay, I got it on for you guys, so we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it together. We're gonna watch it together. This is on Bonnie's hearing, investigation hearing. We're gonna watch it together. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. It starts at 10:30 today. There it is right here. It is right here. Shout out to Chelsea. Chelsea, thank you. Chelsea is the one that sent it to me. Where Chelsea? Are you still in here, Chelsea? Did you leave me too? Chelsea, shout out to Chelsea. Where you at, Chelsea? Are you in this chat? Chelsea, you still in here? Where's Chelsea at, y'all? Did she leave me? Did she left me? Is she still in here? I want to know if Chelsea's still in here. She leave me. Oh, she's still okay, Chelsea. I was about to say, Chelsea, you a fair weather fan? I was gonna say, Chelsea, I was about to get you. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, Chelsea. She just give me information and she leave me. It's right here right now. I was about to say, Chelsea, you deserted me too, huh? My take says Fani is the real leader of the criminal gang organization. Ooh. So we're gonna wait. It starts at 10:30, y'all. It starts at 10:30. Thank you for the super chat, my take. Thank you guys. I really appreciate y'all for doing what you guys do for me. Don't think I do not appreciate it. I might complain, but I do love the ones that really love me. I love you back 1000%. But I be getting in my feelings sometimes. I'm a Pisces. I get in my feelings. Brian Kemp and Fani. All right, guys. Let's see. If the trial continues, so much Brady material. Do you plan on separating the news stream from this one? You want me to do a new stream? No, I don't plan on separating. I plan on leaving it. We're gonna keep running on this one here. Get my breakfast snack. Yes, Annabelle. Yes. I'm gonna make me some grits. You digging me taught me a way to make my grits where it could still be creamy and stuff. Oh my God. And let me tell you the key. The key is for showing this. And what Coley Strings, Scam, Rico, Wade, Willis would be fired. Thank you, Chelsea. You the one who brought it to my attention. You the one did it, Chelsea. You did it. You got to thank Chelsea. You got to thank her. Yeah, I really need to go to the doctor to find out what's this pain that I keep getting. And it's not cool, y'all. It's not cool, the kind of pain that I'll be getting. Yes, I tried it, Ash. It is so.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Check, check. Miss Broder, can you hear me?
Uh-oh, they on.
Yes, I can. I'm so sorry. My computer was on mute like I don't know. Sorry about that.
No worries. All right. At this point, we'll have the chairman recognize you once the committee starts. But thank you so much for participating in the mic check.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh wow, they get ready to start on time, y'all. Lacey, thank you. Good morning. Been here since started. Just quiet. Hey, OG. Hello, Miss Sylvia and everyone. And newbie. You're a newbie? Welcome. OG, I'm not going to continue to complain, okay? I'm going to stop complaining. If y'all get tired of me complaining, do something about it. Make some changes. Do something. You said add, no, Breezy, let me tell you. When you wash the grits, it becomes creamy. I'm going to tell you. Wash the grits and they will be creamy. I promise you. You digging me? Just show me. Your heart is bleeding? Why is your heart bleeding, Monica? No, it's because she said you wash it. You never had grits before, Danny? Gemini, I saw your message, your email. I got it this morning. I got it this morning, Gemini. I must be shadow banned from the chat. Why you shadow banned? You here. Marty, you're here. Stop it. Wait a minute. Ah. Oh my God. Okay, I'm getting all these funny. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just see the message. Oh my God. Should I say congratulations? Should I say congratulations? Will they appeal it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they will appeal it. No, you're not. Y'all see me, but never answer my question. Oh my God, Marty, Martin. I know you're not trying to be one of the attention seekers today. I know you're not trying to be attention seeker today. I know you're not trying to be attention seeker today. Okay, let me explain something to you for the 99th time. Okay. I don't see all the messages. The messages be flying by. So I don't catch everybody. Do you know what? That's one of the reasons why people do super chats and stuff like that, because they come out in color and people see those things. You know that? You know that? So now I see why big content creator read the super chat, because not because they want money or because they can't see every single message that's popped through, because that stuff be flying by, you know? So Marty, I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm not trying to ignore you at all. I'm not trying to ignore you. Good morning, Miss Warbuck. See, the chat's moving slow now because all the people that was in here earlier, they left. They left me. They used me and they left me. Hold on. Good morning. No court today. You know that did? Yeah, she did. Yeah. You know I'm live, right? You want to say hi to the people? Hold on. There you go.
Hey y'all, what y'all think about Judge Whitaker?
She just denied your Weinstein's motion.
For what?
The one for yeah. She just got quiet, y'all.
Oh well, it's gonna be some shit she gonna grant. I'll tell you that. You talking about the one that she was waiting on, the one that we was waiting on?
Yes.
Oh,
Everybody's upset. Everybody's upset in the chat.
She denied the Weinstein motion.
Yeah, for dismissal.
Oh wow. All right, y'all, stay positive. Y'all stay positive.
Y'all hear
Y'all
her?
got a ram in the bush. Your delay is not your denial. Y'all stay positive, and I'll see y'all on the chat.
All right, you coming in now in the chat?
Y'all gonna come in the chat here.
You would get ready to watch the hearing with Fonnie.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay, see you in a minute.
Okay,
So guys, that is one of the family members that you already know, Miss Tasha. That was Miss Tasha. Yeah, I'm getting some like pain in my side. We got 4 more days. The meet and greet, y'all. Let me put this up. We're doing a meet and greet, y'all. The hearing is about the mismanagement of the funds. Mismanagement of the funds. It didn't start yet, y'all. Hey. It didn't start yet, y'all. It's supposed to be starting now. Let's not talk about this chair again, okay? Let's not talk about this chair again. It's about to start. We're just gonna wait till it starts, guys. We're not still. We're waiting for them to start, guys. All those are still here with me. We're waiting for them to start. This is going to be a hearing with in regards to Fani. I wonder when they're gonna start. Thank you, Angie. Y'all, what if Glanville is presiding and that's why they're late? Oh, you funny. Oh, Angie, thank you for the super chat. Oh, I don't think that. Hold on a second. I got somebody send me something. Hold on, hold on. Okay, guys, I'm gonna start a new live. Today's a Friday, y'all. I woke up thinking today was Saturday. I thought they were starting at 10:30. Hold on, y'all. I think we're gonna start a new All right, yeah, I'm starting a new live. I'm ending this one and then I'm starting another one, okay? Come in the other one.